Off camera, I've updated the CSS. Please change your grid template column so that it says 200 pixels, auto 500 pixels without any commas. Next, please set up each grid area so that it matches the area we set up and give it a unique background color. Here's what my code looks like. And if I reload the page, it looks a lot better, but I've noticed that my quick search area is way too big. To fix it, you simply need to go into where you set up your columns and change it from 500 pixels to something like 300 pixels, remembering to push Ctrl-Shift-R when you reload to see the changes. Our next step is to add padding to those divs, but we don't want to have the same rule 6 separate times. Please set up a special class underneath your footer class and call it .all, setting the padding to 10 pixels. Then save your CSS, and in your index, you'll want to go through each of the areas. And where you set up the class, instead of applying a single class, you can apply 2 classes. For example, logo all, banner all, and so on. Make sure that you work through each of the classes and apply that all rule consistently. Now when we save both our CSS and our HTML and we reload the page, we can see that rule has been applied to all of the boxes, which means if we want to make changes, we make them in one place. You do need to check that your HTML is valid. To do this, go to the HTML validator. For now, we're going to validate by direct input. We can go into our HTML and copy it, paste it into the box, check it, and it should validate without any issues. We can do something similar for our CSS. Note that you must check that it says CSS at the top. Once again, we can use direct input, select all our CSS and copy it, paste it into the box, and go ahead and check. And hopefully you won't have any errors. If you're using Project Space, a reminder that you can go upload, browse for your files, and then upload them. And then if I click on the index file, we can see the code. And you'll notice that it will let me validate the HTML, and it worked. But now if I try and validate the CSS, it's going to fail spectacularly, mostly because I don't have a CSS folder and I haven't uploaded my CSS. To fix that, I need to make a CSS folder, go into it, find my CSS, and upload it. Then interestingly, I can go back into my index and I can validate the CSS from there, and it has been successful. As this video is getting a little bit long, we're going to continue creating our website in the next video.